And welcome to the NBA Cup semifinals. This a huge game. The winner tonight, and we're here in the Western Conference semifinals of the NBA Cup. The excitement has been building to this do-or-die moment.
Yeah, even though this game counts toward their regular season records, they're not thinking about that. Each team just wants to get to the championship and show that they are the best in the West.
And a look at Minnesota's opening lineup. And is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Julius Randle out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's DiVincenzo in at point guard. From the arc. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game. Here's Oklahoma City now. And this team is on absolute fire right now. They've won 18 in a row.
And it is very impressive, but it's also interesting. I mean, even sitting here at the broadcast table and the storyline this group has created has you just impressed and a little scratch in your head, because we expect drama and a certain amount of unpredictability with this crew. That's not gone away, but I tell you, this team seems to be minimizing or mitigating the volatility. They seem to be a lot more solid of late.
Oh, another miss by MP. And here's Minnesota now. Clark, with Minnesota being a major player in the West now, Wolves Nation is howling.
Howling and growling, B.A. That's the name of their fan base. And, yeah, they're excited. And for good reason. Not only is this team competitive, but they can be downright dominant at times, especially at the defensive end of the floor. Easy group to cheer for. There was fire in MP's eyes when he let that shot go. And you knew when it left his hands, it was good.
And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Almost 2 minutes into the first here. Randle, the pass to McDaniels. Fires from deep. Oh, he missed it, making him 1 for 2 now. The Thunder have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Pulls it from 20. Jump shot is good. MP's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
DiVincenzo with a screen on Holmgren. For 3, Randle. Hartenstein pulls it in. Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Here's MP. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron. MP's got 9.
Yeah, just making the shot look easy. MP certainly has put some work into his shooting motion.
DiVincenzo with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot to stop the run. And DiVincenzo with a basket on the assist by Edwards.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Spurs was all business. He dropped 48 points, and he's a tremendous three-point shooter. We saw that again last game. He was really special in that game, and they're hoping he can repeat that kind of performance tonight. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
For his career, Gobert's field goal percentage is in the same ballpark as his free throw percentage.
Mike Conley's checked in for Edwards. All right, Clark, how about Rudy Gobert? What consistency rebounding the ball.
Yeah, averaging double digits pretty much every season, B.A. And that helps them in the battle of possessions, obviously. And it also helps them control pace. You got a guy who eats glass like that and defends at a high level. You got something real good for yourself.
Conley finds McDaniels. Randall with it from behind the arc. Caruso grabs the board. MP against Conley. MP. And there's another one for the Thunder.
Taking what the defense gives him. MP operating right in the middle of the court.
From deep, Conley. Doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor. Here are the Thunder with the ball. They're on a 14-4 run. From deep, MP. Oh, the Thunder, another three.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
1 minute left to play in the first quarter. Now DiVincenzo. We saw him with 11 points in his last game. Picked by Gobert. McDaniels from long range. Connects from downtown. McDaniels got his second basket of the night.
McDaniels with the big answer.
There's the three. Gets rebounded by Minnesota. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Oklahoma City squad.
Yeah, we saw how combative yet enjoyable last season's series was. Two very excellent teams going at it.
Exactly. They split the series, Greg. Two elite teams and conference foes renewing that rivalry tonight.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And here's MP from outside. On target from range. MP's got 22 points.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Here's Randall. Great D that time from Holmgren.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
And so it's MP making things happen for Oklahoma City. He's been lighting it up tonight. 24 points. Time for a... We're just 3 quarters away from finding out who will advance to the NBA Cup championship game. And for the Thunder guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Great offensive energy in that period. They're clearly on a mission.
And I agree, that was a flawless offensive performance so far. I mean, the shots have been falling. They're making good decisions. That's a nice recipe there.
On the court for the Timberwolves, second quarter underway. Conley and Ant are the 1 and the 2. Miller is out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Reed in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Alexander-Walker, the pass to Edwards. Reed, a screen on Dort. Edwards for 3. Anthony Edwards! Range one in.
Really like what Edwards did there. Assertive in the two-man game.
Oklahoma City leading by 5. MP. What range from downtown? MP's got 27 points. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, the Timberwolves, no doubt, a team to be reckoned with. Coach Chris Finch said, we come in every single night and compete. No matter what the circumstances are, we expect to win. We root for each other, so I feel like we have all the makings of a tough team.
And they have reason to be confident, Allie. Thank you.
MP's been the catalyst for them tonight. Solid leadership from this young man.
MP against Conley. Over MP. The shot by Conley, no good. Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter.
Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
And you got to appreciate the level of competition that this NBA Cup has inspired.
Absolutely. The winner's purse and everything else. A win here gets you into the finals and a shot at all the marbles.
And stolen by Williams. Conley against MP. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. And now a 12-point Thunder lead. The Timberwolves have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Edwards, the pass to Alexander Walker. They set the pick. 6 to shoot. And the 3 off target. Oklahoma City leading by 12. From deep, MP. MP rips one from long range.
Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
Reed, a screen on Dort. And here's Edwards outside. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got 4 rebounds now. And MP gets it to go on the assist from Hartenstein.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
And so Conley will bring it up for the T-Wolves. Fresh off a win against the Warriors.
They were lights out from beyond the arc, and they spaced the floor beautifully in that one.
There's all kind of talk in the game today about stretching the floor.
Oklahoma City, a sizable lead of 14 at the break. Up big because of their three-point shooting. Just going to town from downtown tonight. Back to the game after this break.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll, please. Give it up for the participant.
Hello, everybody. Maybe a bit of a surprise in this one, but what a fantastic first half we witnessed for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
I'm not going to say this game is monumentous, but I will say it's BWT. And for those who aren't familiar with BWT, that stands for better win tonight, win or go home. Nobody wants to be sent packing. I'm telling you, this is big. This is big.
Kenny, I think you're starting to adopt Shaq's propensity for Shaq creation of Shaqronyms. You see what you did there? You can use that one too, big fella. Monumentous.
I like that.
And now let's take a glimpse at some of the games on the upcoming schedule. Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And welcome back. We're set for the second half, the 2024 NBA Cup semifinal. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Some serious height in the middle. Holmgren, the 4, Hartenstein, the 5. MP is out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Williams in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for Mark Daigneault starting the second half. McDaniels can't hit.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the...
And he might not blow you away with numbers, but there's a reason why McDaniels is on the floor so often, Clark.
Hey, B.A., I love his versatility at both ends of the floor. He knows exactly what's needed from him by his team. He gives it to him. He doesn't need a lot of touches. He just plays the game. Love his motor. Love his consistency. He is the epitome of a value-utility guy.
Stumbling to start the second half. 3 straight misses.
MP shot is off.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Timberwolves trail by 16. The runner inside. The shot won't fall. Some solid defense from Williams.
Boy, they need to pick it up here now. I mean, they're 0 of 4 coming out of the break.
MP. Rebound Minnesota.
Since halftime, they've missed 3 of their first 4 shots. Still trying to get their legs under them.
For 3, DiVincenzo. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Holmgren's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Things have been a little bumpy coming into the second half. 5 straight misses.
Pass to MP. Launches it from deep. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Randall's got 5 rebounds tonight. Edwards against MP. It's Edwards with a drive, and Edwards slams it in.
Edwards is a load to stop on the bounce simply because he's got a football player's build.
Thunder leading by 14. Shot is up. MP no good.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Grant, there are such intense rivalries at the college level. Do any of those carry over to the NBA?
Oh, BA, they sure do. I was part of some serious college rivalries. There was a lot of trash talk with the guys on the other side. It didn't stop that much after we got to the NBA.
Wiggins, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Dort comes in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for McDaniels. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. MP really making a difference here.
With the way he's cooking, they have to find a way to run him off his spot more.
The Thunder making a switch here. Williams is checked in. And now that we're into December, let's check in on the Rookie of the Year race. And this year's rookie class has been an exceptionally fun one to watch. So I'm sure fans want to know who's out in front. You look at MP, what an incredible start to his rookie season. Sitting in the #1 spot right now, but I'm sure this will be an exciting rookie race.
And you know his confidence must be soaring, sitting at the top of this impressive list of young talent.
And that's no small achievement. I mean, even early on like this. I think it shows you how well he fits into playing at this level.
MP outside. Pulls up, high post. Hauled in by DiVincenzo.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Oklahoma City leading by 13. From deep, MP drains the triple. MP's got 45 points.
Relentless in his approach. He has one thing on his mind: close this game out.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Ryan, Anthony Edwards, his disposition just brightens a locker room. Coach Chris Finch said he's an absolute joy to coach. Always in a great mood with a great smile. It doesn't matter if he plays well or he doesn't. Every day he has the same approach and the same attitude.
And he wants to be great, Allie. There's no doubt about that. Edwards can't hit.
You know, they're losing in large part because he's not playing well. It's really as simple as that.
And he gets it to go. MP's got 9 points in the quarter.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Edwards gets the bucket.
Nice mid-range J from Edwards there. He's obviously not too concerned about what the analytics say about that shot.
It's Dort on the wing. Williams from long range. Buries it from 3. Williams has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And it's Edwards with the ball for Minnesota. 19-point game. Outside, Alexander Walker. Again, the miss by Edwards.
He made a 3 back in the first half, but that's it. We'll see if he can find his stroke.
That one's good.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
Shot is good by Edwards.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
MP outside. MP getting it done for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Over 40 points tonight and making it look easy. More 2K action in just a moment. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns,
MP subbed in for Wallace. And the Timberwolves will go for a different look here. Gobert's checked in for Reed. Julius Randle comes in for Minot. McDaniels is checked in for Alexander Walker. And it's DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley. That free throw good from Holmgren. And the NBA has regular season games outside the U.S., all over the world. How important is that, Grant?
It's so important, VA. I mean, basketball has become a global sport. And just look at the recent MVPs. They're mostly international players. So playing games in those countries has helped the game grow all over the world.
Setting the floor for the Timberwolves. And outside Edwards. Oklahoma City grabs a miss.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Thunder.
They ran the fast break beautifully all night long. It was a huge part of their success.
It's so true. They clearly ran the floor well, constantly putting pressure on the defense. Just a tremendous effort.
And they played well tonight, picking up win number 24 of the year. And what a huge performance it was for MP.
And I love his...
He got it again! Sensational!
Putting on a scoring clinic.
Hey, it's become an old habit. He's tied for the 4th most 50-point games in a single season.
Think about this. This is his 9th 50-piece, tying the great Wilt Chamberlain. Kobe's 10 is next up at 3.
Count it. MP's got 53 points.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
And so the ball. And so it's the Thunder taking care of business in this one. And this secures their spot in the NBA Cup Tournament Finals. What a season they have had so far.
And bravo to both teams for making it this far into the tournament. But only one team can be the best in the West and get to play in that championship game.
And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg.
Okay, then. That's how we stand on business. Wins pay the bills, baby. They don't even know what's coming for them.
MP in the house.
The other team's already worried about stopping you, MP.
Buy now and tickets by visiting us online or by contacting us. National Basketball Association and
What a view of the Spring Mountains surrounding beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. And on the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. You look at the Thunder, a terrific position for them as they hold up that illustrious top spot, but it's a long season, as we all know.
And, you know, for the Thunder, it's been the kind of start to their season that a lot of experts were predicting. And by that, I mean a very strong start.
Yeah, this is the start they wanted to have, but their goals are much bigger. They're focused on playing into June and bringing home a championship.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. The forward spots with Nesmith and Siakam. Andrew Nembhard is out there with T.J. McConnell. And it's Turner in at the 5 down low. And for the Thunder, the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with MP. And it's Williams at the 3, the small forward. Well, thinking back to last year, the first ever NBA Cup, the Lakers beating the Pacers in the final 123-109. And LeBron James was named MVP of the tournament.
And Anthony Davis went off in the final, 41-20 for the Pacers. Yes, they lost that championship game, but the experience was huge for them. And I think really helped them with a deep playoff run.
Now, here's MP. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. MP's got the opening basket of the game for the Thunder. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, I talked with head coach Mark Daigneault. Now, we spoke about the problems that Pascal Siakam brings to the table, and he told me Pascal is so good with room to operate, we need to find him in transition and take away space when he has the ball. Of course, that's easier said than done. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks so much, David.
That's a smart shot. I love seeing MP take the 3 in that situation.
Pass to McConnell. Clock at 6. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Well, guys, after their run to the conference finals last season, the Pacers moved to secure their roster moving forward, re-signing Pascal Siakam and Obi Toppin, and then extending Andrew Nembhard. With a young team that's already shown so much promise, there is upside in staying the course. This team should have some staying power for years to come, guys.
No doubt about it. All right, Shams, we appreciate the report. And here is MP, following the three-pointer by Siakam. MP, good.
And the coaching staff has to be happy with how they've shot the ball here early on.
Indiana's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Back to McConnell. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Turner with the screen for Siakam. Outside Turner. Siakam outside. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Already set the Summer League record for blocks in his first game. Holmgren, one of the best young shot blockers in the league. And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball.
There's Siakam following the basket by MP. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound.
Well, he certainly had trouble finding the mark this quarter.
Kept alive, Hartenstein. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
Here's Nembhard. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down. Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
Shot to stop the run. Siakam misses.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
Greg, in January 2024, Pascal Siakam was traded out of Toronto.
And he came into the league an older player from a mid-major school. The Raptors did a lot to help Siakam, turning him into an all-NBA caliber player.
Turner with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Takes a three. And Turner with the basket on the assist by McConnell. Turner's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Indiana. The three from MP. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. And it's McConnell with the ball. He'll bring it up for Indiana. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
And those are the games you need as a squad. Proving to yourself you can go win in a hostile environment.
Here's McConnell. Still yet to score. 29 seconds left to play in the first quarter. A shot by Nembhard, no good. MP, that's for two. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 assists now tonight. Siakam against Holmgren. Siakam outside. From outside the arc. And that one is off. And so it's Oklahoma City enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. They've excelled in the open court. Their transition game has allowed them to build this healthy lead. We'll return shortly. Welcome back to 2K's coverage of the Cup Championship game. We're so glad you could join us. And a very convincing performance from the Thunder so far.
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, we're not surprised by this. These guys work hard and they are physical.
On the court for the Pacers as our second quarter gets underway. They're going with Mathurin and Nesmith on the wings. They'll be topping out there with Jackson, and it's Shepard in at the 1. Now here's Wiggins. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. The kick out to Williams. No good from outside. Now Shepard. He averages about 5 points a game. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Tyrese Halliburton has become the face of the Pacers franchise. He says they've done a great job of allowing me to spread who I am and how I play throughout the organization. The guys and the coaches have adapted to that. Good things are happening. I want us to be the best team in the league. Kevin, he's certainly taking me in the right direction.
David, I'm infatuated with this guy as you are. He does so much at such a young age. Man, the sky is the limit. So it's the Pacers now after Oklahoma City gets the 3. And it's Mathurin missing. Now here's Caruso. He's covered closely. Yep, it counts.
Well, if he's got a look, Caruso's going for it. No slowing down.
Pacers trail by 17. Shepard with the ball. Still scoreless. A 3-ball. Wiggins with the rebound. Oklahoma City's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Caruso, the pass to Williams. Back to Caruso. 3-pointer. Rebounded by Jackson. Indiana's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Pass to Shepard. Back to Mathurin. Tapping a screen on George. Mathurin for 3. And once again off the mark by Indiana. The Thunder leading by 17. Caruso looking for an opening. And you have to enjoy this atmosphere, right? The fans have really taken to the NBA Cup.
And that might be because the teams are taking it seriously. Unlike, say, the All-Star game, these guys are focused and fighting for every possession. That's what makes it so entertaining.
Drills it from outside. Nesmith has got his first 3 points of the game.
And Mathurin proving he can be unselfish, wanting to find his teammates.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. And the Thunder going with a whole new group out there. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Jackson. Pascal Siakam comes in for Toppin. Andrew Nembhard's checked in for Benedict Mathurin. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Shepherd. MP outside. It's good from long range. MP's got 19 points.
What an incredible game so far for MP. He's showing no signs of slowing down.
1:39 left in the first half. Pass to Nesmith. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Williams. The Pacers shooting their first free throws of the game.
Shooting for Indiana.
And so Nesmith nails both of them.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
MP from deep three-point land. The quick look, no good that time. Pacers trail by 15. 1:16 left to play in the first half. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for two. This is his first free throw of the game.
And taking a look back at his performance at the line a year ago, a rock solid 79%.
T.J. McConnell, 2 shots.
And both free throws good for McConnell.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. MP in the last game against the Timberwolves put on a show. He scored 53 points, and as you may have guessed with him, a lot of those were on the 3-ball. Totals like that put him in rarefied company. A game for the ages. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Greg, it was obvious. He was having a lot of fun out there. Tremendous victory.
I'll tell you, he may have been enjoying himself, but whoever was matched up against him certainly wasn't.
Yeah, well, winning is usually fun, especially when you have it going like he did.
Siakam misses.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Now, Nembhard, following the three-point attempt by MP. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Nesmith. Misses the three. The Thunder leading by 15. And here's MP for three. Good. Great play by Williams to set it up. MP's got 8 points in the quarter.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
MP getting it done for the Thunder. He ends up dropping in 2 from distance, making a difference from long range in this one. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Fans, please direct your attention in center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Give me a beat. They're thinking about this shot. Let's hear it for the participant.
Hello, folks. Without a doubt, the early spotlight is on MP. Fellas, he's been very difficult to guard.
We expected MP to put on a show. He's generated more highlights in one half than most players do in a season.
And look, I don't want to brag.
Let's shift gears now and see how things are stacking up in the Western Conference.
Taking a look here at the Thunder, you know, Halloween was a long time ago, but this team is still the scariest group in the league. They're striking.
Thank you for being with us.
There's always a buzz around Las Vegas. And just getting going here for the 2024 NBA Cup Championship second half. And thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
The 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Gilgeous Alexander out there with MP. And it's Williams at the small forward. And that's who Mark Daigneault starts the second half. He gets that one.
A well-executed pull-up is so tough to stop. MP already showing that he has that shot in his skill set.
Pass to Siakam. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Siakam's got 6.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
And there's the bucket from MP.
And when lots of guys are overlooking the mid-range, it's nice to see MP featuring it in his game.
And the rejection by Holmgren. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. And the Thunder making a switch here. Williams is checked in. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Here's Nembhard. And that one hits back iron. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Shoots. It's rebounded by Nesmith.
Well, that one didn't fall, but otherwise they've been excellent shooting the ball to start this half.
Pass to McConnell. Now Nesmith. He's guarded by Williams. Here's Nembhard. True on the 14-footer. Nembhard's got his second basket.
Well, he got to his spot in the mid-range, and that's a shot he's going to make more often than not.
Count that one.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Siakam kicks to Turner. Minutes into the second half of play now. Williams with the block. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Aaron Wiggins, he's checked in for Holmgren. Dort comes in for Jalen Williams. Isaiah Joe, he's checked in. So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. Pacers trail by 20. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Pass to Mathurin. Jackson setting the pick here for Mathurin. And the Pacers can't get it to go. The Thunder have gotten half their shots to drop in the second half up to this point, going 7 of 14. Inside. And there's Bryant. That's good on the assist by Toppin.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And let's listen to head coach Rick Carlisle.
These guys are going to struggle guard movement, but if we dribble, they got one situation to play. It's too easy. All right? Come on.
So more ball movement, Greg. That's what they're looking for.
Absolutely. When you over-dribble, you really do bail the defense out. The more you move the ball, the more it tires out the defense.
Well, we're close to crowning the 2024 NBA Cup winner. Final quarter here on 2K Sports. On the court for Indiana, they've got Jackson. He's out there with Bryant. Benedict Mathurin is out there with Obi Toppin. And it's Furphy in at the shooting guard. Well, the players are, of course, incentivized with prize money for this NBA Cup. But can tell that trophy means a lot to him as well.
Absolutely. I mean, it may not be the championship, but it's still a championship. And these players... are the ultimate competitors. They want to hoist that trophy and earn the bragging rights that come along with it.
Outside Mathurin. To the middle. Furphy, no good. Oklahoma City leading by 23. Here's MP. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. MP's got 40 points. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
Puts up a deep three. Toppin pulls it in. Toppin's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And stolen by MP. From deep. Good on the triple. MP's got 43 points.
And if you thought the break would slow him down, you were wrong. He remains red hot from deep.
Pass to Mathurin. And the foul called on Jalen Williams. That's foul number 2 for him. Greg, we see the NBA fining players for certain actions or statements.
Multiple offenders are always going to be under the microscope, Kevin. Sometimes they end up playing into those expectations, so those punishments can appear a bit skewed.
Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. And there's the bucket from MP.
Well, MP was ready to shoot, so they got him the ball. It's that simple.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Nembhard finds Turner. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Well, anytime you can get a good look close in like that, it's always your best option.
MP looking around. Takes the three. Pascal Siakam grabs the miss. Nesmith with the ball. Working on Williams. Nesmith, the pass to McConnell. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander. Oklahoma City's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. MP, no good.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Here's the three. Sinks the three-pointer. MP's got 49 points in the game.
Stretching out the defense. MP, impressive range shown there by the youngster.
McConnell kicks to Turner. Nesmith, the pass to Turner. Siakam, right side. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Out of bounds, Indiana takes possession. And they've done it. We have crowned our first champions of the season, the winner of the NBA Cup.
Well, they earned that trophy, and man, the Cup certainly added another layer of excitement to the NBA calendar.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony.
Another game, another win. Back to work tomorrow. MP got the job done tonight, as usual. Drink plenty of fluids. Win the swamp tonight.
MP, you got that look in your eye tonight.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. And here we can check out the story for Cole Anthony.
And he's been outstanding offensively as of late. These last 5 games, he's been a beast at the offensive end. A different level score. Than he had been earlier in the season. Let's see if he can keep it up.
Well, Grant, I hope you're as fired up for this one as I am. Some of the league's most exciting talent on the floor.
Oh, my, man. I am most definitely up for this one. With the athleticism on both sides, there's going to be no shortage of highlights.
All right, let's check out the starting group for the Thunder. Some serious height in the middle. Holmgren, the 4. Hartenstein, the 5. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with MP. And it's Williams in at the 3, the small forward.
Quick decision-making by MP. I love how confident he looked taking that shot.
And Caldwell Pope gets it to go. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. From deep, MP. Orlando with the rebound. Lets it go from 14. Hartenstein pulls it in. Out of bounds. It'll be Orlando's ball. And the latest power rankings. We're still in December, but we are starting to see things take shape in the NBA. You look at the Pacers, they're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
Checking out Oklahoma City, they're one of the top teams because they just play the game the right way. That's what's been clear early on.
Anthony misses. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Magic. The Magic have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Thunder will retain possession. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. The 12th overall pick in 2022. Jalen Williams. What a find by the Thunder Doors.
This is so exciting for this organization because even though J-Dub went to a mid-major school, wasn't a big high school recruit, he ended up being second in Rookie of the Year voting. He's getting better and better. He has got an unbelievable future.
Now here's Wagner. Really played well against Charlotte in his last game. From 10 feet away. Misses off the left iron. Oklahoma City has gone 0 for 2 from outside. MP shot is off.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if you can get an easy opportunity. Well, just a little too physical out there right now. That's already his second foul.
Lou Dort, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one.